in the game just to get my fatty. And these lazy ain't got competition. It's me versus me, love Key Talk.
Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This your host Key Talk. Check it out, man. All right. Keith outside, if y'all want to see me grow like I want to see me grow, make sure I hit that like button for me. Let's just get right into this, bro. Look, hey, listen, man. There's a rapper named Q Money, and I'm sure y'all have heard the rapper named Q Money. Y'all probably seen him. I believe he's out of Cleveland. He started popping. He made some song, did some dance, and was going up, right? And then eventually, the rapper named Q Money allegedly, well, it was allegedly, but then he's been convicted and got life sentence. He killed someone over some money. Now, of course, it's speculation on whether it was his friend or if it was the cousin of one of his partners, something like that. It doesn't matter at all, right? It ain't the point of the video. But Buddy ended up killing somebody. After he ended up killing that person, he was eventually convicted of it. And first of all, if you don't know who Q Money is, his picture's either over there or over here, right? So he was convicted of killing that person. Once he was convicted of killing that person, they pretty much went ahead and gave him life. So he's serving a life sentence right now, right? Now, we know the most popular thing that rappers do whenever they're inside of jail is either flex the commissary, and you know the commissary be filled with like noodles and links, pretty much something that you can go to the store and buy for like $25 that they have to, of course, spend more for it. But inside the jail, that's their money, right? That's their commissary. That's their monetary gain, is their food and stuff. So that's what they flex. Outside of jail, when they free, they flex money, chains, and stuff like that. And that makes the people, makes the youth, and everybody that follows the rappers and idolize the rappers as guys want to do it. But then whenever they go get locked up, they flex the commissary. Now, the wild thing about it is, just like how they flex the chains and the gold and the money and make people want to do it, the same thing is happening when they're in the jail. There's literally youth that's striving to go to jail. And I know this sounds absolutely crazy, bonkers, wild, but striving to go to jail just so the fact that they can flex their commissary, right? So Buddy was inside the jail doing life. He posts a picture flexing his watch, flexing his phone. And of course, with those flexes that he's actually doing, a lot of people on the internet is like, what in the blue hell is going on? Buddy is inside of jail flexing his watch and stuff like that, but he's got life. And this is, people is looking up to this and then striving to do this, right? Listen, let me tell y'all something, man. Watch these rappers as entertainment. Watch the rappers as entertainers. I know y'all worship them as guides. I know being a part of the black community, a lot of the black community, a big part of it, don't have fathers. So, of course, you look up to the rappers as sometimes father figures, right? Absolute worst thing that you can do. If you ain't got no type of brain smarts or common sense, and you look after the rappers and you follow after the rappers and you do whatever the rappers do, you end yourself up in jail for life. Right now, it might seem, it might seem cool what they doing and stuff like that. And of course, we talk about them. We make them bigger than they are. We make them seem like the superheroes. The truth of the matter is they're not the superheroes. The truth of the matter is, if you follow after what the rappers do, you're going to end up dead or inside of jail, because what happens to most of the rappers? They either end up dead or inside the jail, right? And that's just the truth about the matter, right? So just because you see a rapper in jail and you see him flexing watches, flexing commissary, don't think that's cool. You know what I'm talking about? Because it ain't. You know what I'm talking about? And you don't know that until you actually go. And if you have been there, then you understand that it ain't cool at all. And just imagine if you go there and you got life. See, some of y'all probably done been there maybe for a year, 2 year, 4 year, 5 year, 6 year, you know what I'm talking about? Maybe even more, but you ain't been there for no life and have no life sentence and no dang. Man, I'm only, I don't know how old Buddy is, but man, I'm on, let's just say 27. Man, I'm 27 and I'm finna spend the rest of my life inside of a cell, go outside for an hour a day or whatever it may be, but still take a picture like it's cool. Like the anti-menace dude, he had a knife in his hand. You know what I'm talking about? They just show you another side of it. Like, hey, he got that knife not to cook no food, or maybe cooking food with it too, but also to unalive people if they're going to try to unalive him. Because it's the same thing as like in the streets itself is inside of the jail, to where you can't go to another block, can't go to another city, you can't go to another state or nothing like that, right? Is if they come in you got to do what you got to do, because they're going to try to do what they got to do at the same time, right? So what y'all see in that picture that's either on this side or that side, I want y'all to understand that it ain't nothing to strive to be like. And I'm talking about, you want to be better than that. And not only you want to be better than that, you want to look at these people as entertainers, because I'm going to be completely honest with y'all when I say this right now. The majority of the world looks at rappers as like clowns of society. That's just the truth. Of course, within the black community, since we love the music, and I love the music, I'm always listen to the music. It is what it is. I know it's damaging, degrading, all type of stuff, but I like the music, right? And it is what it is. I'm gonna stand on what I stand on, right? But to the majority of the world, they're looking at this as like clowns in a circus, and they understand and they see what's going on with the black community. But for some reason within the black community, I don't take no type of hold or no grab on to what's really going on. We just kind of go with the flow and have our little fun. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, next topic. Donald Trump has said he pretty much want to start putting hits on the cartels. He has suggested that his next presidency term, that he literally wants a list. He said he want a list of all the cartel leaders, and he want to start putting hits on all of them. I'm talking about one by one, take them out. Now, this is something that's really wild thing to say, and I want to say I don't think he would actually do it because we know presidencies lie in order to get inside to be president. But Donald Trump is one of them people that when he say something, he definitely do be trying to get it done. You know, I'm talking about it sounds extreme, but he said that they bring it too much of the cocaine and I'm talking about everything else that coming across that border, especially getting over here to Texas, and then of course killing off the societies with that Fenty. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean when I say that Fenty, and all. So with that being said, I'm talking about. I will say this too. I'm pretty sure that Donald Trump have a way better chance of getting elected as president than Joe Biden. I feel like right now, Joe Biden is going to be the person that's going to flip a whole lot of black people from voting Democrat to now voting Republican, just based off how terrible of a president that the majority of America believe he has been, right? I think America's ready for new leadership. Even if they don't like any other candidates, I think they would, in their head, choose the lesser of the two evils that they may think and choose Donald Trump over Joe Biden. I read the comments. I see what a lot of people are saying inside the comments, and I see a lot of people pretty much saying, hey, man, listen, I'm choosing Trump. Trump 2024, 2025, whatever it's going to be. I'm choosing Trump. Get Joe Biden up out of here. You know what I'm talking about? And then, of course, we got all that stuff that's going on in the Middle East overseas with Israel and Gaza and all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about? In Congo or some stuff. There's a whole lot of stuff going on everywhere. But anyways, the topic of the video would just let you know, just because you see these rappers flexing, like you seen the Q Money dude flexing who got a life sentence with his chain, don't think that's cool because it ain't cool. If there was anything that he could do in order to get out of the jail, I'm sure he would do what he could do in order to get out. But he ain't never getting out because he got a life sentence, so he's just flexing just to be flexing. But that don't mean that y'all should be striving to go to prison in order to flex, because when you're in that thing, it's a whole nother game. You're like a dog, you're like a slave. Actually, it is slavery. We know the 13th Amendment say you are free from slavery unless you go to prison, and then all your rights is pretty much taken away. Nobody cares about the prisoners. Prisoners keep trying to do all these not prison reform, but I guess within the prison reform, they can get some type of rights inside of the jails because there's so much, corruption stuff going on. Nobody cares. You're legally considered a slave, you go to jail. And then also Donald Trump want to put hits on the cartel. So we're going to have to see how all that goes. Anyways, let me know something. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.